gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your flight attendant speaking. At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the overhead bins and your small items are underneath the seat in front of you. If you have any trouble or need any assistance, please don't hesitate to let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to help you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Citation CJ4. Back here for another stream, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Whoever's watching from wherever you are around the world, thanks so much for joining today and watching us fly some GA aircraft. Going from Colorado Springs to Steamboat Springs Airport. Going to be flying across the beautiful Rockies. Flight route today is taking us up north and then west. We're going to be punching our flight information in a few seconds here. Let me just make sure I got everything. Everything looks good on my end. Stream looks healthy. Alright, so... Alright, our origination airport is... Okay, thank you. Sorry, we're getting the flight prepared here, so it's going to be a little bit of a delay, so please let the passengers know back there. Thank you. Alright, so we've got...
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
I'll let her
aboard
do her
flight
thing first.
153. Our flight time will be roughly 47 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all call. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Alright, Whiskey Tango Bravo 153 is our flight number. KCOS to KSBS. And we are going to go now to... We're flying direct, so we're going to fly direct to... Bravo Romeo Kilo. So, Bravo Romeo Kilo. I assume it's that one. Go ahead and execute that. Could probably verify that. No, we can't. Alright. So, let's go up here and check. I haven't flown this aircraft in a minute, so it may take me a minute to get my bearings here. I have not practiced at all for a while, so we'll go to departures. Departures are flying direct, so according to our sim brief, they want us on runway 31, short runway, but we don't need a lot of runway, so we'll execute that. And then we're going to go to our next page here. So runway direct to BRK, cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our flight plan, go to the next page here from BRK. Let's see here. Direct to Foxtrot Kilo Foxtrot. Foxtrot. Let me just double check, make sure that's correct on sim brief here. Foxtrot Kilo Foxtrot. Yep, that is right. So Foxtrot Kilo Foxtrot. Enter that in. Cool. Execute that. And then from that waypoint, we're going to be going direct to Tom Sierra November. So Tom Sierra November. Plug that in. Cool. Now we're going to enter. Go on an airway here, which is Victor 85. Is that it? Yep. Victor 85. From Victor 85, we're going to go to Ridge, R-I-D-J-E, R-I-D-G-E, IDJE. From Ridge, we're going to go to Victor 101. So we're going to jump on another airway. From Victor 101, we're going to go to Charlie Hotel Echo. Charlie Hotel Echo. I have to check the charts to see which one it is. So Charlie Hotel Echo. Let's see here. Where is it? So it wants us on Whiskey 107. One 115.6. 115.6. Yep, it's that one. And usually it is the first one. Alright. Now we're gonna fly direct from there. So we'll go ahead and execute that. Initialization position. Alright, what am I forgetting here? Performance? No, don't need that. Let's see, departures. Let's go to our arrivals page, and we're going to be taking the runway 32. We'll execute that, and flight plan. Excuse me, legs. Yes, direct flight plan. Origin, 143 nautical miles. Oh, that's what it is. Let's go to messages here, and we need to index position initialization. There we go, KOS. So we're gonna plug that in there. Gets rid of that message. So the aircraft now, we now know where we are in the world. Well, the aircraft knows where it is in the world now. But the IRS is now aligned. So flight plan, legs. Let's see if we have any disconts here. Discontinuities. I have a discount there. So we're gonna go ahead and clear that one. Execute that guy. Go back to legs. Double check. Boom, 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 boom. Looks good. All right, cool. Flight plan looks good. Now we're going to go to performance. Performance initialization. Cruise altitude today, we're going to take it up to 21,000 feet. Flight level 210. And the fuel on board is we can do 1.2, but we're just going to jack up our fuels pretty good here. Wait a minute. Fuel and weight. Payload, fuel, yeah, so we've got way more fuel than we would ever need. So we'll go ahead and drop. Actually, that's what that was, okay. We need, by pounds, so 1,200, yes, that's about right. So this is about good. 53% fuel is good. Still within our center of gravity limits. Okay, good there. Now what we're gonna do is valid, clear that. I'm not going to enter in the cargo weights or all that. It takes a lot of time. We're going to go to takeoff. Runway 31 we have in. Winds. The winds right now are north-northeast at 7 knots. So runway wind, that would be, the length is 8,331 feet. Runway slope, don't need anything there. Temperature is 25, so we'll call it a 26 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm sorry, Celsius. The winds today, are going to be 030 at 7. So there you go. It is dry conditions. We're going to go next. Flaps will always be 15, V1, V2, and via rotate. V1 92, via rotate 94, V2 107. Send that information into the computer, the aircraft computer. 96% satisfaction rate from our passengers. We are delayed here. Now we need to go ahead and get our flight charts into our PDF, primary flight display. And let's go to charts. That's our arrival airport. This is where we are now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, I believe this is November. You can take November to Golf, onto Mike to Foxtrot to 3-1, and then take off this direction here. So that looks good. All right. So let's go ahead and elapse our time. PDF, don't need that. Let's go to terrain. Traffic advisory systems on. Okay, so let's go now to this one. I don't remember. All right, let's get the altimeter in. The altimeter is 3034. And we'll get it on our backup here. 30. What button was it? I think it's this. No. Format. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're on terrain. Let's turn that off. I'm sorry. Traffic advisory systems on. That's our weather. See, traffic as well as terrain and WX for weather. Okay. Comms, don't have to worry about that. Not flying with ATC today. Make sure we get our co-pilots. Yoke. We'll make a public announcement when we taxi out. All right. We got everything. Let's turn on some air here. It's good there. Just make sure we get some safety stuff on here. So seatbelts on, please. Seatbelt safety lights on. We're gonna go to the beacon. Let them outside know. Let the guys outside know we're ready to go. All right. Go ahead and call our tow here. Go ahead and release our parking brake. Throttle in idle position. Flaps up. All right. Get our starter on for our right engine. Right engine is starting up. As we can see, it's spooling there. So let's go ahead and do a
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your
left.
complete attention to the flight attendants as they demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft. You will notice a light
Absolutely
illuminated
love
above
this
your seat.
aircraft.
When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelts low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask.
All right.
If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance,
Left engine.
secure your mask first and then
Clear the
assist
alarm.
others. Keep your mask on until a member of
Thank
the crew
you, ma'am.
advises you it's
Appreciate
safe
you.
to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpiece.
Flight level change, meaning we're going to climb at 250 knots. 250 knots.
As a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion
Indicating.
from the seat, slip your arms into the straps and hug the cushion.
There's our V speeds here.
Please securely stow all personal items.
Some other aircrafts in the area right here. Very nice. Taxi light can come on. Strobe light can come on.
We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and that includes vaping, tampering with, disabling, or destroying.
That includes
the smoke
vaping, huh?
detectors located in the laboratories is
So you know what?
strictly
That's kind of
prohibited by
interesting.
law.
So let's
All of this
redo
information and more
that.
can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you.
That's
We
pretty
suggest
cool.
reading
Didn't know
this
it
and
did
letting
that.
a cabin member
Very
know
cool.
if you have any questions. Thank you for
Oh,
flying
what are you
with us
doing?
again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Didn't know what happened there. We have a throttle issue here? Oh, there we go. Ah, there's a... got stuck or something, I assume. Okay, that's why we were going forward. Oops. And that's why you should have your parking brakes set. But no harm, no foul, you know. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Alright. Let's back up the flight deck here. Let's pay attention. Go ahead and drop that a little bit. So, engine idle 53.4 on N2. It's good, good. Fuel in pounds is 1,500. That is good. Flaps, let's go to 15. Make sure that indicates outside the aircraft. Let's go. Come on. Which it does. Alright. Taxi lights on. Landing lights on. Logo light can come on. What's going to do here? Flight level set 210, checked. 250 on the flight level change speed, and I think we're good to go. Alright. So here we are right here in the airport. Clear that. To come down here to November. So make a left on November, as we can see right there. Where the gates are at. Got a Spirit Airlines right there. Very cool. Spirit. There's an American flag. All right, now I'm going to make a right turn on Golf. I think that's Pikes Peak right there. It's beautiful up there. Been up there once. Absolutely gorgeous. Snowing up there too. That alarm comes because the aircraft's saying I'm throttling too much on the taxiway, I assume. I don't know. Alright, so we're on Mike, I believe now. No, we're on Golf, and we're going to make a left on Mike to Foxtrot. A little bit of an incline here. Alright, there's Golf. I mean, there's Mike from Golf. And here's Foxtrot to the right. Runway 31, as indicated right here. Right there. All right, so we're gonna hold short of these double lines here until we get our clearance from ATC, but we're just gonna pretend. We're gonna make sure it's clear. This aircraft could be coming up for landing. All right, do some quick checks here. So now I'm gonna go to our departure page, which I don't think I have it because we're not on a departure. Yeah, it's just the airport. Yep. Okay. So at this point now what we want to do is we're going to turn on our landing lights, put on nav lights, and pretty much ready to go. Make a quick briefing announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, here's your captain speaking. We'll be departing here, runway 31, number 1 for takeoff. Flight time is about 41 minutes. Enjoy the flight. We'll check in with you once we're airborne. Alright, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, here's your captain speaking. We'll be departing here, runway 31, number 1 for takeoff. Flight time is about 41 minutes. Enjoy the flight. We'll check in with you once we're airborne. Alright, so we're going direct, as you can see, to Foxtrot, Kilo, Foxtrot. Alright, let's get it. Throttle's up to 50%. Go ahead and clear that alarm. Engines are stable and max thrust. Uh, 70 knots. 91 knots, and rotate. Ooh, got a little bit of wind there. And positive rate. Gear up. Pitch 10 degrees. Yaw damper. Autopilot nav. Climb throttle. Indicating. There we go. Now, come on. There you go. Climb throttle is indicating. Flaps clean. Was a little little late on the flaps there. $10,000 feet. Go ahead and kill the landing lights. Left turn. Go ahead and drop our speed, probably to 240. Get a little bit of a steeper climb here. That.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet, so you may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi.
I don't need that. Thank you.
If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to pay a small fee for internet access.
Alright.
We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
Alright, still at 96% satisfaction rate down here to the bottom left, which looks good. Obviously some ortho discoloration here. Coming up to Denver over here. Let's look at the aircraft here, make sure it's doing what we want it to do, which it is. Coming past 17,000 feet. About to go to standard barometric pressure. Stroke can come off. Logo can come off. Pilot heats can come on. Those should have been on. Wing light can come on. Past 18,000 feet, standard pressure. Standard indicating. 240 in the climb. Some aircrafts in the area here.
Altitude.
That's indicating to us that we are almost at cruise. All right, we're at cruise. Now we're going to go ahead and drop our power to cruise. Take a look outside. Coming up on Denver here. So there's some weather coming up here. We actually might have to increase our altitude. Yeah, we got some weather. All right, it's a little bumpy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and climb a little higher. I'm gonna go to 26,000. Flight change. Oh. $240 on the flight level change. And we're going to increase the climb. $245 is fine. Okay.
Altitude.
Coming up to 26,000. And we are going to start to level off here. So let's go ahead and drop down to cruise power. All right, looking good. There's KDN, Denver International Airport. I lost some altitude there. Turbulence. All right, let's check in with our speed. Speed looks good. Let's make a left turn. Next waypoint is Thompson. Is that good? There's our left turn. All right, I'm gonna take a break, turn on some music for you guys, enjoy the flight. I'll switch up the views a little bit. All right, I'm back. You see quite the fluctuations here in altitude because of the turbulence and speed fluctuations as well. Bumpy. Usually going over the Rockies, it is bumpy. Checking on our passengers, make sure they're okay. Everybody good? Good. We're almost there. Top of descent is going to be about 10 minutes. Alright, going to be making a left turn here. So, this airport does not have, apparently doesn't have an ILS system. So, what that means is everything is going to be entirely visual and based off charts. So, I could be wrong, but I do believe that if an airport doesn't have an ILS system, in bad weather, you cannot land your aircraft at that airport because you have no system bringing you in, guiding you in for a precision landing. Look at that. Man. But fortunately for us, it's nice and clear over there today. Did check the weather before we left. Winds are actually very calm in Steamboat Springs Airport. Alright, so we should see our TOD soon. Go ahead and sync our heading up. Right there, TOD, top of drop, or top of descent. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a look at, actually there is an RNAV approach in this airport. I did not know that. Okay. RNAV GPS Echo. Let's see if we can do that. Let's go to our departures. We're going to go to arrivals. Actually, I would like to take that RNAV Echo via nothing. We'll execute that. Excuse me. Execute that. We don't need Colorado Springs here anymore, so we're going to go ahead and do is rotate this guy to that airport. Okay, so let's go to our legs page. I'm not sure what happened there. That's the problem. All right. Let's go to cancel that. Plug that guy in there. We'll execute that. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come straight. Ooh, damn. Ooh. That was a nice little jolt. it's windy out here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the west here and then turn around and come in for our RNAV into runway 32, I assume, right? Yeah, let me change that. Let's actually plug this guy in. Okay. I see how. Okay. So Mach B. So I need to be at Mach B at 11,300 feet. Okay. So the top of drop is coming soon. I'm at 26,000 now. Okay. Okay, this airport's elevation's at 6,882 feet. It is IFR compatible. Airport type is public. Longest runway, 4,400 feet, which is the runway we're using. Well, it's only one runway. Steamboat Springs, Adams Airport, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Okay. As you can see on the chart here, we're going straight, left, turning around, coming in for our arrival here, and then the runway lines up about this way here. So we'll go visual once we hit bust. We're gonna go visual. I mean, that's the plan. I mean, who knows, right? That's why it's good this is a simulator, you know, practicing in a safe environment here. Look at that ortho. It's nice that the turbulence calmed down a little bit. Woo! Right when I said it. Right when I said it, it fires back up. Okay. There's top of drop there. Okay. Some white caps. It'd be so cool to be like a corporate pilot flying the Cessna Citation CJ4 around all these little small town airports. That'd be dope. Okay. There's our top of drop indicator. Let's go ahead and drop this guy down to 11,300. Should go to flight level change. No. That's what it was. Went to the airport, flying across. Oh, that was me. Let's go to vertical navigation. And we're going to go ahead and drop our speed a little bit here. Go to idle. It's got to catch up with the glide path here. So we just passed the airport. And it was right there. Right there. So what we're doing is we're coming around, and we're going to be coming around in like this, and then going visual, and then landing this way like that. We're going to do a big circle. Good thing it's a beautiful day out. Nice and sunny. Alright, just focus here. Check our speed, 250. Can hold our speed at 250. All right. We can go ahead and vector ourselves. We don't need to be... All right. Well, look at that. I didn't know an airport existed here. That's dope. Airport's right around there. I'm gonna come out to about here, Then we're going to fly direct to MACB. Make sure we're at 11,000 feet. When we get there, 11,300 feet, that is. All right. Coming back into the glide path here. Speed looks okay. What is our altimeter? Let's check that. METAR ASBS. Steamboat 3036. Whoop. There we go. 3036. 3036. All right. Let's fly direct to MACB. Execute that. Go ahead and nav that.
Into your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time.
245 the speed here. Probably increase that slightly. Come on.
Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
So to MACB, it is 20.6 nautical miles. We are currently at 17,000 feet. So we will go ahead and direct that again. There we go. .250 on the speed, we're looking good. We're coming up to 15,000. Let's go ahead and put our landing lights on. Strobe lights, logos can come on. Seatbelts are on. Let's actually get the pulse lights on. Anti-ice, we'll get those on just in case, even though we probably don't need them. Back in the glide path here, we're looking good. Go ahead and drop the speed a little bit. We're coming up to 270 knots. We're a little fast. That. All right, 1,500 feet per minute, 1,700 feet per minute. Altimeter's good. Lights are on. And folks, from Flight Deck here, is Gavin speaking. You see we're approaching our final descent into Steamboat Airport. Please take your seats if you haven't done so. We do appreciate your business. We hope to see you in the future. Flight attendant, please bear the cabin before our arrival. Thank you. Just like that. Get that done. And folks, from Flight Deck here, is Gavin speaking. You see we're approaching our final descent into Steamboat Airport. Please take your seats if you haven't done so. We do appreciate your business. We hope to see you in the future. Flight attendant, please bear the cabin before our arrival. Thank you. Just like that. Get that done. Alright, coming up to 13,500 feet. We're looking good on our primary flight display. So it's going to be a pretty hard left. So at PEC 6, coming in looking good. Coming down to flaps 15 speed, which is a good sign. airport's right there. We're going to be coming around this little ridge, this little mountain here, and we're going to be landing right on runway 32, excuse me, runway 32. See some of the trees coming in, rendering. Okay. It's pretty scary, that mountain right there. Looks like you're going to go right into it. I would hate to fly in this airport at night, but I highly doubt they allow you to fly at this airport at night. So there is our runway there. And we're going to go ahead and drop our speed a little bit. So let's go ahead and pull back on some speed brakes. And let's go ahead and do flaps 15 in a minute. We'll kill our speed brake. All right. Flaps 15 is out. Speed is coming down nicely. There's our runway there, I believe. At bustle, 10,300. We are passing that. There we go. Now it's dropping more. That is a good sign. Let's go ahead and get some speed brakes. And let's go ahead and do flaps 35 in a minute here. All right, flaps.
Gear. Altitude.
All right, landing gear is down. There's. All right, let's go ahead and yaw damper. All right, let's get back on that glide path. There we go. A little bumpy. Woo! All right, gears down. 3 green. Flaps full and indicated. It is bumpy. Visual approach. Pappies don't look happy. Telling me to climb here in my indicator. All right, get on the rudder pedals. There we go. I could see this is definitely a challenging airport. I gotta focus. I'd love to see the views, but Pappies are indicating that I'm extremely high, but we'll correct that. There we go. There's one. We are in the correct range.
500.
Cross check. Oh man. Yeah, I need all this runway I can get here. Come on. Oh, shit. I hope I stop. Oh, am I gonna make it? I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh my god, just barely. Woo! Excuse me, folks. Sorry. That was like full brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination.
92%.
1:16 p.m., and it's currently about 77 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated
That
until
was
the
a
aircraft
short
has come
runway.
to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off.
I don't even know if they
Remember
allow
to use
these
caution when opening the overhead
aircrafts in
bins
this
as
airport, to be
items may
honest
have
with
been
you.
shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection,
Strobes
we
can
encourage
come
you
off.
to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth
Beacon,
continuation of your
logo,
journey.
nav, strobes. Taxi can come on. 93% satisfied. We'll take it. Was not an easy approach. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, I don't think they even let these jets in this airport. We're just gonna go ahead and park right here. All right, that'll work. All right. Anti-ice off, pilot heat off, taxi off, strobe off, belts off, safety off, and shut down engine 2 and engine 1. Throttle in idle position. Kill the alarm. Flight director can't come off. And there we are. See if we can explore the area here a little bit. I don't know, this might crash the sim. Hang on. All right. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go to camera. And I believe it is auto, no, manual. You want showcase. So, there we go. Let's explore this area real quick. Drone focus, drone speed. I mean, this runway is really short. That's really short. It's a default airport as well. Where's the city of Steamboat? Over here? There we go. It's over here. There's a little river running through it. Very nice. Let's go explore that. Some beautiful homes right here. All right. Say thank you very much to our Pack X, which everything looks good. Block time was 59 minutes. Landing rate 150. feet per minute. So 150 on the landing rate. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. 25 passengers on board. It says soft landing. Extreme flying conditions. Soft landing. Cool. We got some comments from our passengers. I'm absolutely parched. I'll definitely be recommending you at work. Well, thank you. I'm totally telling my friends about this airline. Awesome. I appreciate it. So those are our comments from a few passengers. Yeah. So our planned departure was 6:23. Actual departure was 6:29. Planned arrival was 7:10. And actual arrival was 7:16. So, okay, so that's good. Go ahead and save that. And close back X. Wow, it looks awesome up here. What a beautiful place to cycle. Look at this guy's view right here. This guy's got a hell of a view. There's one little car here. Here's the main strip. That's what it looks like. All this is Microsoft Flight Sim default buildings. Looks like they're skiing possibly up there. This could be a university or high school. It's probably a local college. Wow, must be real nice. Yep, those are definitely the slopes. So, Steamboat. Steamboat looks like a little nice little spot. Some new homes here, development. Okay. Very cool. And here is your... Here are the slopes here. Bottom of the slopes. Yeah. This is the top of the... I assume... Yeah, you got a little cabin up here. You got a little building up here for the top of the slopes. Maybe it goes all the way up there. I don't know. Doubt it. The ski runs. There's the top of the mountain, and that's what you would go down. That's pretty cool. All right, folks. That's going to do it for me. We had a successful flight. We didn't crash. We didn't... we landed okay. A little rocky coming in, but it was worth it. Good flight. I'll see you guys in the next one. Probably going to be doing another stream today. In a little while. We'll see. But if we do, probably going to be flying out of here and going to another cool little town. So, see you guys.